We bring in May Davis, conservative legal scholar, former member of the White House counsel's office under President Trump. Just on its face, this seems not only kind of a little wacky, but not all that conservative, because number one in conservative values, states' rights.
States' rights, although I do think that there's a good reason to try and test this type of law out, which actually Missouri has already tested out, from prohibiting crossing state lines to facilitate the abortion for a minor, which the Missouri Supreme Court already struck down in 2007. But I think there's, a hope, at least from many conservative lawmakers, that the Supreme Court is going to strike down Roe versus Wade, which means you're no longer going to need something like SB 8. But what you will need, maybe, because this, these are still babies that are your residents that are being killed by doctors out of state, is a way to protect them more generally. And so after, let's just say the Supreme Court does strike down Roe versus Wade, you're still going to have lots of states that allow abortion.
If you take this out to its extreme, though, you're at a point where you would say pregnant women can't leave the state for fear that they would go to another state and we wouldn't know they have an abortion. Or if a woman has a positive pregnancy test, it must be reported to the state, and if she doesn't give birth, we're going to investigate her. Where does it stop if you're going to...
That's actually not a logical outgrowth of this law, because this law,
if you're trying
just
to
like
protect the unborn,
has nothing to do with the woman.
Well, she can be sued too, but if you're trying to protect the unborn, that becomes the natural progression of this, right? Where does it stop? Who do you not sue?
And that's the problem with SB 8 and its copycats, is that you really have to try out the law before you know whether it's legal or illegal.
SB 8's the Texas law where you can sue anybody inside of Texas. We talked to Josh Blackman, I know also a conservative legal scholar down in Houston. When the Texas law came out, this is what he explained. Take a listen.
Imagine California enacts a law that lets private citizens sue gun stores for whatever violations of the law. That law cannot be stopped in court. Every gun store will be subject to 1,000 lawsuits. So this is a bottomless pit that we sort of start going down.
So how do conservatives deal with, say, California saying, if you facilitate the manufacture of a gun that's used in a crime in California, we can come back and sue you in any state for that?
So I think there's a difference between whether the law can be passed and whether the law can be challenged before it's effective, which, yes, the Texas abortion law can be passed, and no, it can't be challenged before it's effective. And then the question about whether it's legal or illegal. And I think that you could make an argument that the Texas law and that the Missouri law are illegal for any one of many reasons. Yeah. They just have to be tested out, just like that Texas law, that California law would have to be tested out.
You make a great point. Is this is all getting ready for the Roe v. Wade decision coming up here this summer before July 1st, in which case, whatever happens, it's going to be sort of this real earthquake in conservative legal circles and perhaps even on the progressive side as well. May, we always appreciate you coming on in the Reasoned View. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.